mean, lots probably, but probably getting the job all those years ago. That was probably a best moment as a young 17-year-old, probably. Yeah, I think that probably is my best moment, actually getting the job and keeping it for 30 years.
My 15 years service.
I think when I persuaded the Ordnance Survey to resurvey the coast of the country on the east side, if you look on Google Maps now, it's about that much bigger, and that's down to me.
I think probably one of the best moments is really when we have the food breakfasts. We started the food breakfasts about 3 or 4 years ago from zero, and now we get about 150 people turning up. So that's a real success when there's a buzz in a room and people are networking. So it's a success for the firm and for the marketing team. I think in terms of when you work in marketing, what you want is the freedom to move, and I think we're still quite an agile firm. We're not afraid to sort of push boundaries and try new things. So whether it's looking at different sectors or different ways of promoting ourselves, we're not timid in going forward, and I think that's why we've grown and been successful to the rate that we are.
Working with some really wonderful people and some really good lawyers and learning lots from them.
The relationships with the clients. I do agricultural work, and including my clients are some of the brightest, most successful farmers of their generation, and you form a very good relationship with them over a number of years. You're not just their solicitor, you're a valued advisor to the business, and they appreciate that.
Watching trainees start and then go on and become partners, amazing.
I think the biggest change and the most positive change was about 9 years ago when we moved into the building. Before we were in 3 separate buildings, and it was quite hard to communicate with them all, and you didn't really see the other people. But I think since we've been in the building, there's been a lot more of a buzz, and it really sets us apart as the commercial firm that we are.
Don't miss anything. Biggest change has got to be when we move buildings.
Biggest change probably the office move a few years ago. Nothing that I do miss some colleagues that are not here anymore, but no, there's probably not anything that I miss in particular. I do miss some of my colleagues that are not here anymore though.
Computers, without a doubt. When I started, I didn't have a computer on my desk. Now I have one in my pocket 18 hours a day. And what do I miss? I can't remember anything I missed, to be honest.
I love the job, despite all its foibles and stresses. I do like my job, I do love my job, yeah, most of the time.
Well, I've been here about 10 years now, which is quite a long time for a marketing person, but I think it's because we're always up for new challenges. So with the food project and renewable energy and boosting Nottingham, there's always something happening. And I think in terms of marketing, that's what keeps you going, and there's certainly the energy to keep doing that.
My job and the people that I work with.
I suppose the balance of work and life in Lincolnshire, and I did work in the city before, it is a different pace of life. You can get a better balance of work and life here.